Hey folks, welcome back to a network or connection error has occurred on the Mysterious JG. Sometimes the game is also referred to as Nioh 2. So yeah, I went into sleep mode so I could take a little break and grab a cup of tea and I put the PlayStation in sleep mode. That seems to have confused things a little bit, but we'll get through this together, guys. Yeah, can I focus on him, please? Seems to be kind of random when you can and can't hit those guys. I mean, I know I didn't knock them into the down position with my attacks, so they were out of key, but still, sometimes, if they're just, down, crawling around, they let you do the same attacks you would on an enemy that had been knocked down. Because, they're kind of in the right position. Anyway. I also have very little in the way of clarity about when those big red pots are and are not explosive. You are going to turn out to be demon guy, right? Yeah, I didn't even get to do a proper sneak attack on you. Which I object to. Damn it. Oh, he's throwing fire instead of poison? Oh, he's caught himself on fire. Okay, that's good. Took his sorry ass out. I think that's an elixir on the floor. It wasn't. It was an antidote. Oops. Oh well. I got an elixir by robbing that guy. Because may or may not be a great use of my ninja skill points, but I went ahead and got the skill where you rob people when you launch an attack from behind. And I haven't been stealing things like, high-end gear. But then again, in this game... Filthy traitor. Tower helmet, was that worth it? Maybe it was, maybe it was not. Once again, it looks like there was another way to get to that thing without setting ourselves on fire. I keep doing that. Let's get in the zone. Your guys on. Okay. Seems unlikely that he is the big bad. Oh, fudge. Terrible start there. Yep. Ow. Wow, I'm barely alive. Whew. Oh, got a soul core. That's good. But as I suspected, he was not the be-all, end-all of this yokai zone. You are probably also not the be-all, end-all of this yokai zone. Ow. Really going through these elixirs fast. I was evading! I was doing my little dodgy deal. He somehow knew exactly when I was going to attack so he could start that, tank the damage, and throw me. So I got an elixir back from all that horse hockey, which I need to immediately take. Ugh. This is part of the fun that is Yokai Zone. I need to start using more of my ninja goods. I got all these items. That takes me out of the Yokai Zone, because I've been on the other side of that door. So this is not new territory here. Oh, climb. I did not notice this ladder. This could be a handy way to avoid certain enemies, or it could be kind of useless. So I'm continuing to... We've only found like one Kadama in this whole level so far. See if we can rob this guy. Oh, that's right. He's got his automatic paralysis puke powers. He gets. He dropped a stone. Huzzah. Well, we're making progress. Eliminating that path. Not eliminating that path. Excuse me. Opening that path. Which I guess we could have gotten through before you would just set yourself on fire and breathe your last. You know, that doesn't look like it would be a fatal drop. God damn it. Paralyzed myself in killing him. And I kind of knew I would, but I also kind of knew that that blow would finish him off, so. Ow. What damaged me there? I guess just being around when he's doing his coming back up to life deal, well, on death, I suppose. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I have to clear out the Monstars before I can open any chests in the Yokai Zone. I have to un-Yokai Zone the place. You... Okay, chase me so that I have to fight you at the same time as I'm fighting the spooky Red Skull death-looking guy. So, Red Skull from the Avengers movies, as opposed to Captain America movie, could be. What are you? Oh, it's Nohine's spirit. Yeah, she's not somebody... I guess she actually knew Mitsuhide or at least he was like a political. He was a lord in the same area she was from before she married Nobunaga. So, one or two of the Samurai Warriors games played around with the fact that he might have had a thing for her. Well, actually, no. Kessen 3 had a thing where one of the Mitsuhide's motives was that he was bitter because he had a thing for Kicho, as she was referred to in that game. And then in the Samurai Warriors Empires, Samurai Warriors 2 Empires actually threw in a lot of little character moments that weren't part of the broader story. And there's definitely something there with Nohime talking to Mitsuhide. And Mitsuhide was nothing but like very formal and very polite. And Nohime is kind of like, I mean, we both know that you can't have me, but you know, I don't respect someone who won't acknowledge their desires. Like, basically just kind of an I know you want me thing there. Yeah, so it looks like he is the boss of this yokai zone. And thanks to this particular weapon type, I'm sure I could do okay with the Kusarigama as well. Yeah, I don't want to set myself on fire just to get him on fire, because it's not going to be an even trade. So, see if I can lure him away from those friends. Although, actually, if he just stays over there constantly taking 1 damage per second, that could work out. Yeah, I knew that was going to be... Oh, I took an elixir I didn't need to take, because I kind of reacted as though I got hit with that attack, because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to dodge it. Because he was timing it so that it was happening during this attack, but I did manage to dodge it, so I wasted an elixir, but it's not that big of a deal. Tactician's Cuirass, I got a Soul Core. Swallowtail Helmet. And we've cleared the yokai zone of its yokaiosity. So the leveling over here. Here's that Kadama that we've been seeing on our Sultan Leda forever, but he was right on the other side of a plot door. So, not plot door, but... Well, kind of. I mean, we had to clear this chunk of level before we could do anything with him. And I guess Nohime's spirit was over here, so that kind of counts as plot. Extinction Switchglaive. Well, we got an all-new Kadama Shrine. I'm guessing we're at like the halfway point of this level, probably. Stop and grab a sip of tea here. Purified some soul cores. Do I have any skills that I could be learning at this point? I was just reminded with the whole soul cores thing. No, I don't. How close am I to having more shifting? Well, then again, I don't even know what I'd be doing with more shifting power. Some of these things can be increase your chance of receiving a valuable item from a Sudama. Some of these things, there's one level, and yeah, I've maxed out the one for finding spirit cores, but I could be infuse certain active skills with the corruption element. That's what I'm working towards, but I need to get this passive first. Your abilities reduce an enemy's maximum ki by 3% more than normal. Sure. Alright. Where do I go to actually see... There's a place to look at this, and I can't remember what it is. Status. Okay. I'm really close to having another split staff point, which makes sense because that's what I'm using all the time now. I'm surprised it's not farther ahead of Kusarigama than it is. And not that close to gaining any other points. Okay. But I love that sacred water. This door must be open from the other side, dummy. This door must also be open from the other side. Dummy. The dummy? I guess that didn't count as a sneak attack. In my efforts to avoid that, I set myself on fire, which probably did... Well, actually, it probably didn't do more damage, but it wasn't really all that cool looking, was it? Do I hear like a soft female sighing sound, which would indicate a specific yokai type? Yes, I do. So now that counts as a theft. Or an attack from behind. So I got a elixir, which I'm not... Shouldn't be as obsessed about them right now because I just got my stock replenished. That is true. Nobunaga did fall, but the country never fell to Mitsuhide. He never took over. You know, thinking about what should I do in my, well... Never mind. I don't know how many more RTK and Nobunaga's Ambition playthroughs I'm going to have, but I've flirted with the idea of trying to play as Mitsuhide right after he betrays Nobunaga, because he is in kind of a difficult spot. Hoping I could trick him into coming into the fire again. So what happens with this enemy is, I'm noticing, is it tends to... you can knock it into the fire, but... Oh, crap. So many elixirs here. It usually, slender vertebra. It usually walks around on the edge of the fire without going in, like it's smart enough to do that. But then its head swings around in this way where even though it's above the flames, apparently the hit detection works in such a way that it can set himself on fire, and breathe his last, by kind of getting into the flames that way. Okay, so all these guys are on fire now. You're just... I thought for a minute you were going to go down entirely on your own. I stole an elixir. As opposed to... Well, or then again, I might have stolen the stone. Because I got an elixir and a stone. One of them was the item I stole. The other one was just what you get for defeating him. So there's got to be something cool in here like a Kodama, because it was an awful... good bit of trouble to get in here. Oh, no, this isn't gonna work. Can't have you over here shooting me while I'm trying to fight this guy. should have done something about that ranged guy when I had a second. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to be doing there. Shot down by the Skeleton Warrior. I thought I'd taken him out before. I wasn't able to switch my focus to him when I wanted to. I was having a little trouble with that. Yeah, I forgot about you. Oh, crud. Well, I've leveled up this split staff anyway. You know what? Let's not even bother. Go get that health back. And be more careful with this. Okay, that time it counted as a theft. Or a sneak attack. So I'm guessing eventually we can get into this building that, here? Unless that's the one I was already in, because that's where I think that singing is coming from. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Baby stone fragment. Because I guess they're caressing these stones that they think are their babies because they've gone nuts. I mean, I know the theme of that enemy is like mother who lost a child, or which is, you know, fun. Oh, well, I can go get you. Not sure what else I need to do while I'm over here. I can get back out without getting set on fire, thanks to... Oh, actually, I can't go that way. I think I got myself back to an earlier part of the level, didn't I? Yep. So there's no particular reason to go mess with that guy. It's already kind of on fire. I'll leave him to that. Let him enjoy that. This place should be completely empty because it was a yokai zone. So once you kill the enemies in a yokai zone, they don't respawn. Which basically means I'm all the way back here to the Kodama Shrine again. I suppose since I haven't used... Well, I've used a couple of elixirs, that's it. I won't hit the shrine again just yet. Is this... Yeah, I dropped into this place from above. It doesn't seem like there was any real reason to do that, but I think this is the place where... Okay. Can't you hear me approaching you with my flamingness? Damn it. Come on, I made your spirit go away, right? Your key. City and Waistguard, martial arts hatchet, butterfly helmet, something fancy bow, some sake, and a tactician's cuirass, and merchant's robes. So there's a couple of the Nobunaga faction characters that I was hoping to see more of in this game that we really didn't. Like, what's his name? The young strategist guy who dies. I figured we'd learn a little bit more about him. But they didn't really have a whole lot of scenes of him before he was out. Okay, so let's... So these guys are showing up in a couple of optional levels and whatnot. And it looks like you can... It doesn't always get all the spirit back when he does that. Got a fire starter waist guard. Okay. I don't know what that is. Is that part of a set? I'm wearing a bunch of shinobi crap for... I could be the hero of troubled times. The vice minister's waistguard. What does that set even give me? Rifle speed up, damage taken, high attack damage. And as the vice president, people in confusion helps you out somehow. Swallowtail waistguard, that's part of a set, so I need to think about keeping it. $1 million waistguard. The Million Demon waistguard is something I got from, I guess that came with a new DLC, because it just popped up as a reward at some point when I was starting the game. Commander's waistguard, Obsidian waistguard, again, I got to check and see if that's better than... So this has fire damage and key recovery, and it's not part of a set, so whatever. So these walls are on fire, but they can't hurt you, I guess. Don't know how to get over there, but I need to try to figure it out because there's I almost look like because there's a Kodama chilling out over there somewhere. Oh, he's probably on the end of this path. Yep. Well, there's something going on over there. It's probably time to be calling it a video now, but... kind of waiting for him to do something that I can evade before I attack him. Because as soon as I attack him, he's going to do his little throw thing. He's stuck in a weird pattern here. Oh, 'cause he's out of key. He wasn't getting it back with time. I guess key recovery works different for demons, or he glitched somehow, but... This seems to be where the game wants me to go. Oh no, I can't go that way on this roof. Oh, damn it. Okay. Not sure that this is actually going anywhere useful, but... Should have robbed you? I wasn't paying attention, really. But if I can go this way somehow... Well, there's a Sudama over here. It's always fun to visit with them. I think I just... Didn't I just find out that this Firestarter Waist Guard doesn't actually do anything that I care about, so I'll drop it. Maybe he'll give me some kind of Firebreaker Chip t-shirt, since I gave him the Firebreaker Chip pants. Gave me a Tactician's Waist Guard. Basically, if you give him just some generic crap, he gives you some other generic crap, plus a Lantern Fruit, so whoop-de-shit, you know? So you are some kind of plot dude, I take it. I don't know if we're going to end up fighting him or not. Well, we can't target him, so I guess not. Let's find out who this plot dude is and what he has to say next time on The Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you'll join me next time for more of Nioh 2. Bye-bye.